All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to the Cayden Tynan Show. What do we have for you today? American consumerism culture. That's what we're going to be talking about. Or American culture and consumerism. That should be the correct way to say it. Before we get into it, though, how have you guys been? How are we doing? We doing good? That's good to hear. I'm going to assume things are good. If not, I'm sorry. Things will get better. But I feel like most people answer, "Oh, I'm doing good." Now, is it good to be open and be transparent? Oh, yeah, it's been a crappy week. Yeah, I guess so. But most people answer good, so I just assume off of that, right? I'm ready to lose myself. Okay, guys, we're in the middle of an epidemic here. Okay, I am trying to figure out what to do with my hair. I've always done the buzz, and you guys know that. I talked about it in an earlier episode. I've always done the buzz. And recently people have been saying to grow it out, grow it out, grow it out. But then people have also been saying to buzz it again. Cayden, you look so horrible. Like, buzz your head again. Please. For the sanity of people. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I have people saying, like, Cayden, keep growing it out, keep growing it out. I'm gonna get a man bun. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a man bun. I feel like that'd be an interesting take. For especially what I do in multiple fields. But anyways, guys, my day has not been good. Actually, it has. It has. I had a good conversation today with someone, good friend. So that was really awesome. I got to fatten myself, which was great. And then I'm going to get coffee, and my truck dies in the line of this coffee place. In the line of this coffee place. Probably top 10 most tragic things that is, and knock on wood, but you know what I mean, tragic things that has happened in my life, socially tragic. So it was an unfortunate experience, but I'm blessed to have a dual tank, and the right tank, because I was on the left tank, the right tank had I guess a little bit more, but in the moment, just enough fuel for me to kick it in reverse and park it in a no parking spot. So that was awesome. That's been my day, and it caused me to be late, and now I'm off schedule. But that's okay. It's whatever, guys. It's whatever. It's okay. We keep rolling. We keep rolling. So, anyways, guys, I'm officially a real estate agent. Brokered with Silver Creek, which is pretty awesome. So that's been a pretty cool experience. What else do I have going on in my life? Still single. And yeah, that's what I have going on. I know, guys, I'm getting a little unprofessional. I feel good today. So anyways, I'm looking. Just kidding. I don't know, but maybe I am. But anyways, back to the haircut thing, because that's where I was, guys. You guys, keep me on track. All right? Sorry, I hit the mic. I kind of like it. Here's the issue with long hair, though, is it makes me look fat. All right? When I have long hair, I have a double chin. Now, I'm not saying I don't have a double chin normally, but I have more of a double chin. All right? Bald heads make you look... make your head makes it look nicer. It's just my opinion. Maybe that's just my big head. I gotta fit this brain in somehow. I mean, this awesome, insanely awesome, cool, smart brain that I have. So I gotta do it somehow, right? So my head's just gotta be big. I'm sorry, guys. Can't change it. Yeah. Anyways. So that's what's going on in my life. So I don't even know where I was going. But, the hair thing. So I don't know. We're going to keep it back. Here's the issue is the back. It just gets, long, man. And, right now it's wet. And it usually, I have product in. So, see, I have product in. So it looks a little bit better. But when it's dry, it just shoots out the sides. And then in the back, it's forward or it's up. So I don't know. I guess I gotta take my wins and losses. I always have product in my hair usually, unless I'm just kind of lounging around the house, or I'm doing some work from home. But even then, I like to do my hair. I like to dress nicely. Speaking of dressing nicely, I'm not wearing a tie today. I know, guys. I switched it up. Today's a little bit more of a casual episode. So I didn't want to. I mean, I could have, yeah. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I just don't want to dress up today, guys. All right, maybe I just don't want to dress up. Maybe that's what it is. So, anyways, so today we're talking about American culture, in terms of consumerism. So, and is the wrong word. It'd be related to consumerism. How does American culture relate to the consumers and the target markets of today? I've briefly talked about this in another episode, but I'm going to talk about it again because I think it's important, and especially as we get things rolling, start to get more views. It's important we retouch on these topics. Okay. Fortunately, I don't have 1 million views yet, so not enough people know about these kind of things. And this past week, I've spent a lot of money, as everyone has, and we're just getting out of Christmas season. Snowboarding, we're getting into summer, so everyone's going to start buying swimsuits and everyone's going to start buying all the fun toys. So why not talk about this, right? So before we get into it, I wanted to define dictionary definition of consumerism. What is consumerism? All right. Now this is just pulled off of I wish I would have done the dictionary. I just pulled it off AI. And wrote it down, but the belief that it is good for people to spend a lot of money on goods and services. Now that doesn't sound necessarily right, but that is at the definition, I guess you could say. Consumerism is, the belief of purchasing or spending money on products to better or make your life easier, right? That's consumerism. Consumerism is the act of purchasing, consuming, and consuming goes deeper than buying product that goes on your face or that you eat, right? Consumerism can mean a purchase for a car, right? That's consumerism. A purchase for books. These are all things of consumerism, right? You're a consumer when you're a customer. Now, consume is used in terms for when people eat, but in this case, we're using it for purchasing products, food, all of the above. Okay, so my first topic I wanted to hit on, with that being said, is buying is an identity. It's an identity in America. When an American purchases something, they love to talk about it. And there's nothing wrong with talking about it, but it becomes this fatuation of you always need the new thing. And here's what happens is you talk about to your friends, oh, I got this nice razor, I got this nice dirt bike. Let's say, let's use cars, okay? I got a 2026 Ford F-150, okay? Well, I don't know, whatever you drive. 2026 Ford F-150. You're going to go out and you're going to show your friends, hey, I got this new truck, check it out. Look, it's got this, it's got this, it's got that, it's got that. And your friends are going to be like, wow, this is really great. I want one of these. They're going to go purchase one, right? So now you all have 2026 F-150s. This is a big thing, and there's a term for it that I will say in a minute. Well, now all your friends have the newest thing. So you have to go purchase something else, or you feel obligated to show your friends, right? And then your friends are going to realize they want to be in your case. They want to be in your predicament. So they're going to go out and purchase things that you don't have. Next thing you know, everyone's trying to keep up with each other. Everyone's trying to impress each other. It's called keeping up with the Joneses. That's the common term we used. Basically meaning that you feel obligated to be purchasing something better or at least equivalent to the friend group you're in and what they own, right? Because if 4 of your friends own fifth wheels, you're going to want to own a fifth wheel too. It's just a part of it. And this is a great example of buyer identity, right? Your identity is new things, right? Cayden always gets the newest truck. Cayden always gets the newest razor. Cayden always gets the newest purse for his wife, right? Whatever the case is. That is buyer identity. It's making it your identity, making it who you are, and attaching that buyer idea to your name. So, like I said, right? Another thing is brand equals self. Now, what does that mean? That means that your brand is you, right? Like if you're a big Nike person, you stick to Nike. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Nike's a good brand. Adidas is a good brand. Whatever you use is a good brand, right? You like it. It fits your needs. Becomes your identity, right? And when I say that, or when I say equals self equals identity, I mean that now everyone expects you to always have this brand and always have the newest thing, right? So when a Ford becomes your brand or when this becomes your brand, people expect these things of you, okay? And now people are going to say, oh, no one does that. What is he even talking about? It's the truth, right? For those who say it usually are younger, and they say, oh yeah, that's not true. I'm never going to be that person. But it's just one of those things. It's like in high school when you have to hang out with your friends. It's like a FOMO. That's what I'm trying to think of, okay? And it creates this image of yourself to others. People always imagine you to be the guy with the nice truck, the guy with the newest trailer, the guy with the biggest trailer, whatever the case is. I like to say it's a status shortcut, if you will. It makes it, your status goes up like higher, your status grows faster when you purchase these things, right? That's what our society has come to. Oh, Cayden owns all the nicest things. You're automatically boosted rather than doing something that's not as pretty, but still cool. But people don't imagine it to be cool, so they don't give you that status boost that, people are looking for. Everyone wants a status. I'm sorry. If you're one of those people that say you don't want a status, you're lying to yourself. Everyone wants it. It's reputation, status, image. It's just something that all humans want to be. All humans want it. It's not wrong. I mean, it's hard depending on the status you want, but it's not wrong, right? It's just, I don't know. Everyone wants a status. Everyone wants a status quo. It's just how far or how high you want your status quo to be. Second one is consumption equals success. Consumption equals success. Really think about that, okay? What does that mean? Well, it means that if you don't have the nicest thing, then you must not be succeeding. You have a 2012 F-150. You're not succeeding. Because why wouldn't you buy a newer one? Maybe he doesn't need a newer one. Maybe she doesn't need a newer one. Maybe the 2012 does perfectly fine. Good gas mileage. It's a good looking shape. It's got some nice tires on it. Cheap insurance, right? Whatever the case is. It's paid off. So now it's become a success when you have the nicest things. When you make good money, obviously you go buy Louis Vuitton. Because who would wear t-shirts from Walmart? Who would wear t-shirts from Walmart if you can afford Louis Vuitton? Right? Some people do. There's plenty of people who have plenty of money that wear cheap stuff. I know a gentleman who rides bikes. He's a millionaire, and he rides bikes that he gets at the dump around town. When he's just doing his errands around town. A bike from the dump, and the guy's a millionaire. How does that make sense? Right? Well, he's not a millionaire. He would have more. Money equals worth. It's the same thing. Money equals worth. More nice things you have, the more money you have, the more valuable you are to some people's eyes. Now, some people that's not the case, probably a good amount of the country, but a fair amount, it is the case. So, this is always, I always find this so comedic, right? Because people find more value in you when you have more money. Well, he's successful. He must know what he's doing. I'm going to listen to him. Sometimes it's not about money. Sometimes someone chooses not to make that much money, right? To make money is a time commitment. It takes time. Very, very rare cases is that a different thing, all right? But most of the time, it takes time to make money, and some people don't want to fork out that. If they can work for 20 hours a week and make $200,000 a year, then that's what they're going to do. Because they would prefer their wealth as spending time with family or their wife or their kids. That's their wealth. So this is reciprocates everywhere, right? But someone assumes automatically he only works 20 hours a week. He can't make that much money, or he only makes this much money. He only makes 120,000. That must be what he tops off at. But by choice, actually, in reality, he only works 15 hours a week. He chooses 120. Remember these things. Growth is obsession, right? Everyone wants to grow. I don't want to hear you say, I don't care about that. Everyone wants to grow, whether that be in value and money, or that be in job promotions, or that be with kids having a nice home, moving around, traveling states, traveling the world. Everyone wants growth. And finally, more equals better, right? Having more of something means that it's better, when in reality, that's not the truth. Having more is better. These ideas are pushed in our society, and we imagine them to be the truth, to be what we need to do to accomplish or to win. When in reality, that's not true. We don't need that. So we need to get rid of this idea in society that we need all these things to be successful or to look successful or to impress people, or because our friends have it, we need it, right? Sorry, guys. When it's so far from the truth. But it's quite fascinating how our society has pushed this on us. And we go with it, right? I mean, 100 years ago, the idea of the American dream was pushed. Whether you want to call it propaganda, truth, success, goals, drive, whatever you want to call it, it's what was pushed. And now this is the new American dream. Have the nicest car, have the $1 million home, have the boat, have the trailer, have the razor, have the plane, have the private jet. This is the new American truth, the new American dream. But that's why I find so much importance in telling you guys that the American dream is what you depict it to be. The American dream is what you believe it to be. Not what they do, not what he does, not what she does. What you think it is. That's the beauty about the American dream. If it's a $350,000 home that you grow old in with your wife and get to watch your grandkids grow up in, visiting, if it's having kids, if it's owning the $1 million home, if it's having a vacation home, if it's traveling the world, that's your American dream. American dream is the end point. It's what you're pursuing in your life, not what you're pursuing for someone else's life. Not for the status quo, not for the social tally. It's what you think it is. And isn't that such a great thing? You get to choose what your success is. You do. You have that power. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. All right? My American dream. Gosh, what is my American dream? I have a lot of dreams, but let's just use the podcast, for example. My American dream with the podcast is to serve information, to speak my opinion, to speak my truth to you guys. Whether that be 20 subscribers with 50 views an episode, or that be 5 million subscribers with 30 million views an episode. Maybe someone has that dream with their podcast. I didn't start this podcast to have 10 million subscribers or to have 50 million followers on Instagram and TikTok. I started this dream, or this podcast, for passion, for fire. That's why I did it. Start your own podcast. Pursue your own dreams. But don't assume that someone's not successful because in your eyes, it doesn't look like they are. I'm going to say that again. Don't assume that someone's not successful because in your eyes, it's not success. And what I mean by that is you have a different idea of success than someone else does. So when you look at someone and you think they're not successful, you're so far from the truth. Because their idea of successful could be only 20 views an episode. That's 20 people. You do 100 episodes, the views add up, right? So, I mean, it's 2,000. It's 2,000 views. It's a lot of people. But that's not a lot of people, Cayden. Right? So understand that. Okay, and again, I'm going to re-highlight. Okay, I'm going to reiterate. The American dream is what you depict it to be. It's your success, not theirs, not his, not hers, not your parents. It's your success. What you and your partner, your spouse, believe to be success. So remember this, okay? And don't feel intimidated. Don't feel stressed. Don't feel like a failure. Ask yourself, what are your goals? What were my goals? And have I accomplished them? If I haven't, we got more work to do, right? Like this is a serious thing, okay? Moving forward to the next point is wants over needs. And I've highlighted this before, I believe in the first episode. Wants over needs. What do you want? What do you need? I want the 2026 F-150. I need a truck. What does that mean? It doesn't mean I need the 2026 F-150. It means I need a truck that works, that drives, that I'm not going to have to send in every month. Right? A need. A want is the 2026 F-150, right? A need is a purse. A want is a Louis Vuitton purse. You have to be able to balance this out, right? Now, if you can afford the Louis Vuitton purse, go for it. If you can afford the 2026 F-150, go for it. Why not? Congrats. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. But if you can't, that's okay too. If you have to drive a 2002 F-150 pickup truck, but it works, it's only got 50,000 miles, only got 100,000 miles, there you go, right? Like this is wants versus needs. And we get blinded thinking that what our wants and our needs are the same, right? We confuse them. I need a purse. Oh, well, I've wanted this Louis Vuitton purse for a while. I think I'm going to get it. So you get it. You get it. But you didn't need it, right? And you couldn't afford it. Now you're $2,000 out on a Louis Vuitton purse you couldn't even afford. That's, an entire paycheck for you. An entire 2 weeks. It's a lot of money. In your eyes, maybe it's not. Maybe you don't think $2,000 is that much. But if you're making that in 2 weeks, then that's a lot of money. So I love that. I love that whole thing. It's funny. It's convenience first. It really is. It's whatever's convenient. Whatever looks the nicest. Not what's the most functional. Right? It's funny. It's funny. It's an impulse. It's an impulse decision. And yes, I did look at that on my screen. All right, guys. I love that. I love that, by the way. Off cue. I think it's so funny. Well. Gosh, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm not even going to get into it because you guys are awesome because you're sitting here watching this. But yeah, it's an impulse purchase, right? Now, again, if you can afford it, if you can do it, then do it. Do it. If it's the new golf clubs you want and you can afford it, you can pay your bills and pay for your food and pay for all your other important things, your necessities, then do it. I'm not hating. If I could do it, I would. Now, I suck at golf. Reminded myself that I suck at golf a few days ago at Topgolf. Unfortunate thing, but it did happen. And yeah, so the next time I'm on a golf course is going to be with a coach, which probably won't be for a while. So you won't see me on the golf course for a while. Yeah. So again, it's an impulse thing, right? Understand impulses versus thought out choices. If you're going to spend $5,000, unless you're literally a millionaire, then please think it over. Who am I, though? Who am I? Who am I? Just some 19-year-old kid from Idaho. Who's this kid telling me what I can spend my money on? He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know life. I hope you're not saying that. I really do. But if you are, that's okay. It's okay. We have our opinions. Although I don't know why you're listening to a 19-year-old who talks about his opinions on a podcast then. So I'm assuming that's none of you. But I know there's people out there. And then last one is discipline lost, right? We lose discipline. That's off of impulse, right? Impulses are actions that we make with little to no thought. Discipline is the preventing of those impulse decisions. I want a McDonald's burger. Go and buy one. Versus with discipline, I want a McDonald's burger. But I haven't worked out today, or I'm not going to work out today, and I already had a nice big hash brown and eggs and biscuits and gravy at breakfast this morning. Didn't have that, guys, but I'm just using it as an example. Okay? Maybe the burger is not the best idea. Maybe work out at least. Right? I'm not hating on you if you do. I'm not hating on you. I'm just saying. All right? I'm just saying. So, I'm one to talk, right? No, I'm just kidding. Well, there we go, guys. Okay, so we got through everything we needed to get through. Today was more factual, but it's a little bit more laid back, right? I kind of like this idea, going a little bit more off. I think if I went fully off, and I didn't have like a checkpoint, I would definitely have been talking about my hair for 30 minutes. So I'm glad I do it. Okay. Any news for you guys this week? No news. No news. I got nothing. All right. Another awesome week. This post is going out a little bit late, so if you got into the end, it probably means that you were paying attention and you realized that the post was late. So to those that stayed to the end, thank you. Thank you for one, and for two, I apologize. But I'm also very grateful for you guys having such awesome people who are so great and so perfect, and not as perfect as me, but pretty perfect, and are being like, it's okay. It's okay. He's still working out the kinks. So it's going to be fun. I got some more fun stuff coming up. More media stuff. I'm going to get a little bit more active again. I've been working on my license. I've been getting things hashed out. So that's been good. But I got nothing else for you. I got nothing else, guys. Please get involved. I'm going to start putting the link down below for the get involved link for US American, okay? You open the page. We're going to have a few fun things in there, all right? We have my different brands. We have the talk show. We have the up-to-date podcast episodes on YouTube and Spotify. We're going to eventually expand that out. We're working on a mission statement. We have a temporary one. I'd love for you to go and check that out. Send me a message if you feel that it's messed up, or it could use this, or Cayden, I love the energy, right? Send me messages on things I can get involved in, opportunities. Send me messages for all this stuff, guys. This is super exciting. And I'm so grateful for the people that have watched and the people who don't, but come up to me out in public and compliment me. It's awesome. And I'm super excited. Okay? We have some more stuff coming. We got some stuff cooking. We got future series coming out, hopefully. I'm starting a US American collab. This is going to be with a bunch of podcasters, young podcasters who are trying to grow or have already grown their brands, and where we basically brainstorm. So if you're interested in starting a podcast and getting involved in that, do it. We have the US American communities. We have a bunch of other fun stuff, okay? Super excited, okay? Super grateful for you guys. This is awesome. This is great. And let's keep things rolling, okay, guys? Let's keep things rolling. All right, I'm going to end it here, okay? I'm grateful for you guys. Have an awesome weekend. And we will talk soon, okay? More to come on US American, on the Cayden Tynan show, and et cetera, et cetera. So thank you guys for everything you do, for supporting me, and and keeping me excited, all right, and supporting my ugly haircuts, my ugly haircut phases. So I will talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.